You guys would not believe what just happened. I mean, I was just having good time browsing the internet and I saw that you guys sent me this list. Oh my gosh, this is one of the worst anime power rankings of all time. I can't believe somebody would ever cook this up. Let me just show y'all what's going on real quick. I don't know why this must be AI. This has to be AI. I don't know why bro looks like me, but this is not me, y'all. Y'all see me right here. I wouldn't even look like that, bro. I don't even know what's going on, but let's just see what's going on here.
Fuse Zamasu, who happens to be a fusion between Zamasu
Fuse
and
Zamasu 94, okay.
On this list because he fought against Super Saiyan Blue Vegito and also fought against Super Saiyan Rage Trunks. Meliodas defeated the Demon King, which means he's all
what? Yo, I don't know what bro was thinking. Hey, look, man. It's got to be AI. You know, it was AI. It was Chat GPT. It was randomized, and okay, look, chill for 2 seconds. I recently dropped a video ranking the top 100 strongest anime characters of all time. And clearly, the video did not do its job. Failed. People are ripping it apart. I get it. I knew while I was preparing for the list, while I was researching for the list, that there was no way to really make everyone happy. But I thought that maybe if I get the characters in there that I'm not too familiar with, but I research and I see what their communities are saying about said characters, then maybe some people would be okay with it. Going forward, any list that I make, I have to go off of characters that I know 100%, and it may miss characters that I do not know at all. But in order to have an authentic list and not try to please everybody as well as myself, it has to happen that way moving forward. That's something I learned. But I actually want to respond to what you guys had to say as well. My only problem is the Gurren Lagann Through Galaxies part. Scriptwriter Kazuki Nakashima has confirmed that they were supposed to be entire universes, not just galaxies. So I'm not even gonna lie, I did not know that fact. If that happens to be true, then I do believe Gurren Lagann should be a little bit higher on the list I made. Absolutely, I did not know that. But I will say that there are still some characters that I think are above that based on the hacks perspective. I don't understand why Gojo, from the community at least, was put above multiple people who were described as above space and time. That by itself means that they are above him, since once you take away that defense, he can be killed pretty easily by people on that tier. For the people that were upset that Gojo and Sukuna made it on the list, I understand. It was a decision that I did not actually want to initially make. But as I've said, characters that I'm not too familiar with when you're talking about their most powerful forms, whether it be the manga, light novel, and anything like that, I had to lean on what people are saying from the outside. And I will say that the JJK fans may have tricked me. The reason why I included a Gojo, the reason why I included a Sukuna is based on what people have been saying has been going on in the manga. What I've been hearing personally are feats that are relative to destroying space and time, but a lot of people disagree with this, and there are characters that I can't really include until I fully know the entire scope of what's going on. 100 through 50 was wonky, but the latter half was pretty good. Ranks 100 through 50 were probably the hardest to do because everybody is pretty much OP and you have to figure out how you're going to put somebody over another OP person when they are both OP. I'm seeing a lot of people boosting the physical aspects, the physical attributes of characters, but they're not really looking at the hacks, and vice versa. You have to factor in both, and a lot of these characters out here have insane hacks but not great physical prowess, or they're flipped on the other side, and that was probably the hardest part for me, trying to figure out which one would matter more in different verses. It makes it really tough because somebody can be going crazy in Fire Force, but if you put them in DBZ or you put them in Slime, now all of a sudden they're not really doing what they would be doing in their own verse, playing by their own verse's rules. The Fuse Zamasu disrespect, I'm gonna be sick. I 100% agree with you guys here. It was a miscalculation on trying to figure out how to put the DBS characters on this list when a lot of the DBZ verse overall are great physical fighters, but their hacks does come into question when a lot of these other characters have insane hacks but lack physical prowess, as I've said earlier. Fuse Zamasu is somebody that I think is obviously elite. You're talking about the Dragon Ball Super verse, he's immortal and all these things, but just because he's immortal, it does not mean he's he's all powerful. You can make Usopp immortal. It doesn't mean Usopp can beat Goku. It just means that Usopp wouldn't be able to die, but he would still lose in a battle to Goku. We know this. When you're looking at a Zamasu and you think, well, the Omni King had to be called in just to erase the universe that he's in because he couldn't be defeated, that does not mean that Fuse Zamasu was that powerful that it took Grand Zeno. It really just meant that he was immortal, and everybody knew that. My main thing is that Fuse Zamasu, even though he was boxing against a Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, Fuse Zamasu still was not really all together. And if you watch the fight from Dragon Ball Super, the powers that Fuse Zamasu had were really destroying his own body. Then you're having Trunks in Super Saiyan Rage hanging with him. I mean, if Trunks is hanging with you, I don't really think you're way up there. I do believe I lowballed Fuse Zamasu. I think Fuse Zamasu should definitely be higher, but not way up in the sky where some people in the comment section have him. I'm sorry, I can't put him way up there. Not gonna lie, Shinra Bannerman being at 89 and Sun Jin-woo at 87 legit hurt me, because you cannot name me 88 anime/manga characters stronger than Shinra Bannerman, nor 77 stronger than Sun Jin-woo. This is strictly me going off of what I've been reading from communities, what I've been researching about these characters, because solo leveling obviously has not dropped yet, but I do know about Sun Jin-woo, and I believe that Sun Jin-woo is a top 100 character of all time when you're talking about strength, so I had to include this character. Even though I don't know too much about him, I had to research the abilities. You're looking at Shinra Bannerman, same thing. I'm caught up on Fire Force anime, not really caught up on the manga, but I felt that Shinra, based on what I've been hearing from the Fire Force fans out there who are caught up and read the entire manga, that Shinra Bannerman's form definitely deserves to be top 100. The miscalculation comes in where I don't really know these characters' full powers and everything. I'm going off of research, I'm going off of what other people are saying about these characters, so their rankings aren't as accurate, and that's on me. Meliodas over Shinra? Is this a screen rant video? Honestly, it might be. It might be. When I'm looking at Meliodas, I think that a lot of people are missing what I was trying to say. Shinra very well may be stronger than Meliodas, and as I've said, I don't know his full manga form, so I had to kind of tap into what other people were saying about Shinra. Obviously, once I get to see Shinra Bannerman for myself, I may have the ranking a lot differently than it looks right now. I've seen what Meliodas has to offer. Meliodas does not have the physical prowess of a lot of the characters that I put above him, but what Meliodas does have access to is insane hacks that I feel like a lot of people out there are missing. Nobody really had an issue with where I placed Chaos. Now, Chaos is pretty much the god of the 7 Deadly Sins verse. Chaos created the Demon King and created the Supreme Deity, and those are like the 2 elite deities in the 7 Deadly Sins verse. Well, Meliodas defeated the Demon King, which would make him second to Chaos. If you guys did not have an issue with where I placed Chaos, why is there an insane issue on where I placed Meliodas? Now, if you want to say the Fuse Zamasu part, okay. Outside of that, Meliodas still deserves a spot in the top 100. He still is an elite character, because if he's second to Chaos, who has reality warping magic, it's already beyond a lot of the characters in the low tier, 100%. Now, you could say Shinra's above him. I'm not mad with that. But again, this is the miscalculation part on my part, because I'm going off of what I'm hearing and what I'm reading about their abilities, but I'm not actually seeing the full scope of their abilities in the manga. You can tell this list was heavily influenced by fans, because the list is trash. This is an example of what it's like to research characters or research different universes that you don't know to their full capacity. Now, if you don't know Bleach at full power and you're trying to research what's going on here, you have somebody saying here on Twitter, all god tiers in Bleach are multiversal tier now. And you have a picture of Senjumaru here saying that even the slightest use of our powers would cause the heaven and earth of the 3 worlds to tremble. Now, the Bleach fans would say, well, that means that Ichigo, Yubaba, Ichibei, and alike should be multiversal level and much higher, because I mean, if Squad Zero is combining their powers together and they are really shattering heaven and earth, then they are multiversal. But then you have the comment section saying, why is Ichigo so high? Why is Yubaba so high? And then you have other people saying, well, Yubaba and Ichigo and Ichibei should be even higher. This is the issue. There's no way to win. There's no way to say the right thing. But I'm glad I tried it though, because at least I have a decent understanding of what's been going on. Not gonna lie, Rob, you weren't cooking with this list. This is CBR levels of L list. Here's what I'll say. Some of y'all may be trolling, some of y'all may be having a good time. Listen, cook me. it is what it is. I did what I could do. I did say that this list was 50% my opinion and 50% what I've been seeing out there from everybody else. So this is not 100% my opinion, but that's on me. I put it out there, I worked on it, I dropped it, and it's an L. But if you think my L is as bad as CBR's L or any of these other sites that had Captain Levi in top 10 of all time and all of these things, I don't know what else there is to say. Hold on. I can't believe my eyes. Oh yeah, I've been waiting for this. So, I know that's not who I think it is. Oh, it's not easy, is it? Yeah, I remember what you said. Hey, listen, man, I did say I took half of what I know, and the other half I had to research these L's. Wow. Yeah. Now look, you down here with us. Whoa. Hold on now. You made a top 15 shonen anime list of all time and didn't even put in Bleach? Don't put me down there with y'all. I'm better than that. Come on. Oh, are you? Mr. Fuse Zamasu can't even beat Meliodas. Yeah. Look, it was a miscalculation. Factoring in hacks versus power from different anime universes, it gets crazy because plus you put Gojo and Sukuna in your top 100? They are city level at best. Whoa, time out. Didn't you put Levi in your top 8 strongest anime characters of all time? Huh? Hello? Hold on, guys. My connection is lagging. Oh, I thought so. Okay. Bro, don't get all high and mighty like you're better than us. Oh, yeah, I'm alive. I just had to make sure this was reality because I'm pretty sure you put Weeks outside of your top 50. Hold on, you did that? Look, is this what you called us in here for, man? I got places to be. Okay. Listen, guys, I just want to say, I see how hard it is to do this. You can't make everybody happy. There's too many different anime universes out there to please everyone. So, will you guys find it in your hearts to forgive me? Sorry. I mean, I get it. I was wilding too for real, but at least you understand now. I guess we could overlook some of your past vids. I mean, we do have an extra spot for some writers if you want to be a part of our... Stop. Irks. X that out. Not happening.